3, 2. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Day Night Show matches. We have CrazyChaos versus Leafcena yet again. Technically, they're a 4th series, but they're the only people in this skill bracket, so they get to play each other again. And we're going to treat it like it's number 1 instead of number 4, because that would be confusing if we did it that way. But it is a TVZ, silver-ish, bronze-ish level. Game 1 is on Laralek Crest.
Oh yeah, game 1. Well,
I'm
today.
gonna check real quick.
I
don't think so, actually. Again, it's optional, so most people don't bother to answer these, which is fine. Thing lost. Nope. Nope.
Okay, I suppose.
And we proceed boldly into the future.
The future. Yes. I see the future.
What is that a reference to?
Don't know. I'm making a voice and hoping it sounds funny.
It does.
Okay.
I'm also really GLHF wear protection. Okay.
Sometimes have fun.
Okay, well, let's see what note we're starting this one out on. Anyway, these guys have supposedly played a lot of games with each other. I think Crazy, like Leafcena was making some joke about trying to play a best of 69 with him, which makes him a more proactive bronze-ish, silver-ish level player than I ever was. Let's just put it that way. That's the case. And so this is going to be a little bit different than all the other games we've seen today, guys. People are going to do things, you might see some things that you don't understand. They're trying to say it's okay. And that line really resonates with everything they've said so far, by the way. World may end in 30 years or so. That's true. Well, it's getting dark here. Getting morbid.
Oh dear.
Get you game. Trump.
Oh my. Political commentary here during the game, but yeah, looks like Leafcena going in as Protoss this game. He's got a gateway coming down 2 gases at all the countries with nukes, says the Terran.
Oh, that's why he's saying this. He's gonna try and nuke him, isn't he? He's got 2 gases, doesn't have, and I'm assuming they're gonna see a factory as soon as this is done.
More than likely. We've seen Chaos do this before. He rushes to ghosts.
Selects the spot. Oh, nope, he's going to move it to the spot. He's going to just put him in his 4th person in gas. Okay. Never mind. We'll find out what he's doing in a little bit. Cybercore going down for the Protoss. And pretty much every Protoss build looks like this at the beginning, one way or another. It's actually kind of interesting about this particular race when you start out on it as a player. You sort of end up in this build order, kind of whether anybody explains it to you or not. Now, what you do after this may make no sense. But yeah, everything Leafcena's doing looks really solid so far.
Gateway into Cybercore, yep, pretty standard.
Cybercore, Mothership Core.
Mothership Core coming out, yeah.
Expansion, solid. Everything is all accounted for. Meanwhile, CrazyChaos is building. Planetary is that's a engineering bay? And a factory, there it is. Okay.
Yep, another barracks coming out. Almost said gateway. Definitely not a gateway, but we got an adept coming out of Mr. Leafcena over here. Good choice. Adept and a couple zealots. Pretty good against early marine anything.
Protoss just build portals to warp in their units from someplace else. Terran build barracks. As we know from the StarCrafts series, they have a chalkboard in there explaining that 1 + 1 = 2.
Yes.
It takes a little bit of time, and they give him a gun and they send him out the door.
And he opens the door and all of his friends are dead.
And there's laser beams from the sky in Protoss.
So the barracks lifts up, flies away, and leaves it behind. It's sad. It's a very, it's a tragic story.
Yep. A horrible convict murderer, guys.
Yeah, just like that that little guy there. Just poked his head up onto the ramp and he shouldn't have. He lost all of his limbs. The Hellions coming out of Mr. Chaos here. seen him open Hellions before. Pretty good. Tried to get up on that mineral line, but he does have a Ghost Academy in the back of his
Pretty
base.
Interesting choice. So far, only light armor units for Leafcena. A couple of Adepts, a couple of Zealots. So a lot of Hellions could get some work done. That's the route he wants to go. He might just be thinking he wants to run around the back line and line them up, so to speak. But not a bad move either. This does a lot of damage to Protosses sometimes. You don't really experience it much.
Right. Well, Loopy, I am very sorry to hear that, sir.
I'll tab.
It seemed simple enough, but I guess not everyone can be a Marine.
I failed my Marine training. Okay. Yeah, Lubu will always answer the far-flung question, I think. I appreciate that.
Yes.
It makes me feel like the literally 60 seconds or so I spend deciding when I write the email. This is worth it. Actually is. We usually get 1 or 2 good answers. But anyway, Nuke is done. So, original prediction was correct. Foreshadowing was accurate. There are nukes. And Leafcena is 30 supply ahead. Whoo!
Oh my, that's a lot.
But he has no detection. That's the key. Do you have detection?
Detection. Yeah, he does have a lot of... Oh man. This supply lead, though, is actually really scary, especially if you're running around with only a single ghost, which is constructing right now. He does not have personnel cloaking as we speak, so... Nor has it been started.
Yeah, Chaos might be in some trouble here. He's almost fully saturated on base. He's getting his second base going. So everything, like, from a basic standpoint, is looking pretty good. Linglings, however, is a little bit further ahead in that department by about 19 workers.
Thanks.
And he's pulling more resources in, but he's also not spending them all either. So, yeah, he could be even farther ahead.
Oh,
we're seeking.
What just happened here?
Oh, we went back to the beginning. Jump forward to about 6 minutes.
Yeah, here we go. Pardon that, ladies and gents. No idea what happened there. It does happen once in a while. We'll give it just a second. We'll resume from about the 6 minute mark. So yeah, no, we see that Chaos, he does like his nukes. And fortunately for him, it did not go so well last time.
So did I do that or did you do that?
That was me.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that was me. Don't worry about it.
I was like leaning back. I'm like, oh wait, is my keyboard graduated from occasionally double pressing to now like deciding to press on its own?
Oh no, definitely.
Keys. Because if it's doing that, it's going in the trash can in the next 10 seconds. Because that's a no-no. Anytime in my book.
Well, it would be kind of hard to play Heroes without a keyboard.
Oh, I have like an old analog keyboard lying around so to be able to play. But yeah.
We have one. Like, it's actually got extra large keys on it.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. It's got extra large letters, and there's a button you click that actually changes the backlighting, and it's really loud. So I'm pretty sure they stuffed like 3 or 4 different LEDs under each key just so that they could switch them. It's kind of weird.
Cool. I admit I would be inclined to grab like the Overwatch keyboard that Racer had if they like put it back up ever.
Yeah, because
it's been down.
It looks really good.
I'm gonna look now. Well, we've got a second. It's horrible casting. Never do this, by the way.
Yeah, no, those licensed keyboards.
I'm still watching the minimap. Don't worry.
Those licensed keyboards are super good, actually. If you can get your hands on them, my cousin had a couple Mass Effect keyboards. She actually had to return one, unfortunately, because one of them did fall apart on her. It was a defective model, so she had to get it replaced, and that was fine.
Happens. What can you do?
That's nothing too crazy here. Chaos expanding. He's got a natural base as well as Mr. Leafcena. He's a little bit, like we said before, plenty ahead in the economy. Of course, he does have a bank that he does need to work on spending here pretty soon. Morphing in some warp gates. Yeah, see, plenty of Marines. I mean, he should be fine as long as he saturates this natural. Look at the supply difference. It's pretty close now. Pretty close. Oh.
Yeah, they're still not on the
Great.
website.
So another thing, StarCraft just crashed, so that's always cool.
No.
Yeah. That's the nature of this stuff.
Yeah, sorry guys. This
I don't know.
technical difficulties. Not sure where they're coming from. Though your computer is
Yeah.
something has changed.
Yeah, something has changed. I did replace the hard drive.
Anyway, we're at about 8 minutes, so we'll just pop back to there.
Terrible.
Scroll lock, fix yourself, and I'll jump out of this again.
Going so well. We got through an entire best of 5 without an issue.
However, they have this giant mouse pad. I don't need that. I'm not buying that. I don't even have enough space on like my keyboard area to put that down. I don't think. Nope. So I'm gonna kick your corpse out of the party.
Yeah, okay. I've got a lobby set up here.
I'll let you recreate it once you get back on. Okay. Wow.
Try this again.
Are you still streaming out?
Yeah, still streaming out. I'm not sure what happened there, but I think I'm gonna tweak some more things in the BIOS after we're done here.
Okay.
Not quite as stable as I'd like yet.
Something maybe didn't get reset correctly.
Yeah. I'll run some updates, run a repair here eventually. Yeah,
but yeah, those the Overwatch peripherals are still not up. So I'm like, notify me. Do it.
Yeah, they went out of stock real quick. I was watching them myself too. I wasn't gonna get one, but they did look really cool. They had like that promo going with Mass Effect 3.
I should take a picture of my mouse just to show you this. Like this SteelSeries mouse is still working okay. It does double click sometimes when I click once, but just like the keyboard does. But the paint has begun to like erode on parts of it.
Well, ZeroQ,
being sweaty, I guess.
It's hard to call tech support when you are tech support. Yeah, unfortunately. And I'm pretty sure they would laugh me off the phone if I told them I was overclocking and asked them to troubleshoot it.
Yeah, that's kind of they basically just tell you don't do that. You expect our help.
Yeah, it's custom hardware. I do my thing.
You gotta know people. You gotta talk to friends of, and then they'll be like, "Oh, here's some things you can try. Hopefully your computer's not broken." Or they'll be like, "Set it to factory defaults."
Yeah. Did you turn it off and on again? No, I don't do that to my friends. I know better than that. Alright, so hopping back in, we are at about the 8-minute mark again, where we left off.
I thought I did too. No details, but one time a friend of mine's headset was not working, and we tried every solution, and then eventually they were like, "Oh, it wasn't plugged in." And I was like,
that's the kicker.
I just laughed though. I was like, "Oh, that's great."
Loopy says try removing every key from your keyboard and reinstalling them. See if
that doesn't
works.
Sound really pointlessly difficult or anything.
Well, it'll get them out of your hair for a while.
This is true. No, but yeah, like for these days, the kind of gaming stuff I do, I would be totally fine with an analog keyboard actually. They don't feel as good, but I don't need triple button presses anymore for stuff. I used to need that for certain things. Like if you try to play Mega Man X on an emulator, there's a specific technique that you can do where you can dash jump. You need 3 button presses for it. You actually cannot do it on an analog keyboard.
Oh, the serial port stuff you mean?
Yeah.
Not on USB? Weird. Actually, don't have any serial ports.
It's a lot of Adepts versus Terran. And there's a Thor here. actually have no idea how it happens in this situation.
Oh. Yeah, lots of adepts. Those Marines are going to have a tough time.
Oh, the Marines are dead. Like, these adepts not only are adepts, but they also have the upgrade. It makes them shoot faster. So they will shred the Marines. It kind of comes down to, like, how many good Hellion shots does he get? Does he try to focus down this Thor? Because if he does that, he's going to waste a bunch of shots, and the Marine DPS might be able to do something.
Right.
But that's a lot of stuff. Ah, man. Chaos caught up fast with that supply differential.
Yeah, he really did. Now it's 100 to 105. Pretty good.
And holy crap, Leafcena is rich.
He's very
he can
rich.
do anything.
He's going for third base too, so he's going to be even more rich.
Like, not build production quicker? Yeah, okay. He was on one base production for too long. I've done that. That happens.
Battle cruiser coming out. A little bit of everything here coming out of Chaos. He's got a Thor and a battle cruiser, some Marauders, Hellions, and one single Ghost.
He's getting the Yamamoto.
Yamamoto.
Yamato. It's a great cannon.
What?
Nothing. I can't write lyrics on the spot usually.
Oh man. Oh.
Actually, yeah, the battle cruiser will shut all of this down because none of it shoots out. Hi.
Yep,
Let's get teleported into the army. Boom. He's trying to focus on the Thor, and he's losing a lot of adepts in the process. Now he's gonna try and leave. Oh, he's actually gonna kill the army. No, he's trying.
Adepts are pretty good, especially against Marauders here. But there's battle cruisers now, and Blue Flame Hellions. Ouch.
Well, turns out the Terran comes out on top, kind of, but they're still equal in supply.
Huh, okay. So, Chaos, are you gonna counter, push across the map? Leafcena's got some more units over here at this pylon, but it's not doing anything with them.
No. Vader's Superstar Destroyers moving out across the map with accompanying Imperial forces. The advanced, what are these, I guess? What would these things be? Hellions are probe droids. Going forward, the scout. Meanwhile, the rebels are hitting the base in the back.
Moving in now. Stalker's not too much of a match for this battle cruiser, sadly. There is a lot of health in its health pool.
Yeah, this is what they don't tell you in the books and the movies. This is what happened usually. Imperials would just kind of walk in. There's a nuke. Okay.
They're coming down from a ghost. He's going to get caught in his own back blast here, unfortunately. Lots of stalkers.
Oh, is he going to hit the stalker? No. Oh, he dodged it, kind of.
Oh,
he got hit. He did get hit. Oh, the battle cruiser falls.
So the nuke did drop. It took out several workers, but I don't think Leafcena really cares. He's got so much in the bank, he's just going to push across the map. Battle cruiser flying right over.
Battle cruiser is just like, hey, gonna turn around?
This ghost is very agitated.
I mean, he's gonna send the entirety of the Protoss army home. Oh no. Yeah, he's just rallied out here. I wonder if he even realized he had this in production. Boom.
Well, it is gone now.
Here comes a bunch of workers. Do not understand. They're not on a move command. The Protoss.
Oh my.
Okay. Okay. CrazyChaos has now evened it out. He's he used to have a worker lead of about 20 workers. It's now a worker lead of 6.
Yeah. Threw his entire economy away there. For some reason.
Not all of it. I mean, he got the parts that are important. I guess he doesn't want to build a new base. He's just like, you guys are extra. Get out.
Oh, man. 2 stalkers chasing this battle cruiser down. The others are going for Chaos' base as things are rallied across the map. I have a feeling Protoss is going to win this one, Tasteless.
I wonder what gives you that idea.
Not sure. It may be the fact that they're streaming in one by one.
This is such a weird game.
It is very strange.
I love it. I love it. This is what I live for with StarCraft sometimes. Alright, so there's a battle cruiser. There was a battle cruiser that died. Okay. And he's producing stuff. Another battle cruiser is about to pop out. I think Leafcena has enough to end the game. But I'm not really sure.
We'll have to see what happens, but yeah, I've got a pretty good feeling.
Oh yeah, they're all shooting at it correctly.
And Chaos' supply plummeting here to 29, 281.
Oh, he's gonna nuke his front door. Okay, that's all the problem, I guess. There's no detection. And if he does not notice, he will lose everything, except that he's slowly stutter-stepping into the base. And most of his units are not going to get touched. Boom!
Yeah, the ghost killed himself.
As it turns out, the only thing that died was the ghost. Little anticlimactic.
Oh my goodness, Leafcena takes game one there. Yeah, it turns out stutter stepping under a nuke is actually pretty darn good.
I'll become the party leader, and you're still in the party for some reason.
Yeah, go ahead and kick that. StarCraft crashed another time. Yep. We'll get to game 2 here eventually.
What is happening?
I'm not sure. It was fine last night. I was able to play a bunch of Heroes games and everything, and I'm not sure why we're having trouble. Maybe it was possessed by a demon earlier when it started dancing across my floor.
The Decepticons are gonna have your computer transform. We'll murder everyone. Except that it didn't. There was a compatibility error with the Decepticon software, so all it did was shake back and forth a bunch. And left a virus or something.
Sorry, please upgrade your firmware.
Decepticon.exe.
It's not compatible with this version of the program. Oh god.
Admittedly, that would have been a lot funnier than using an Xbox 360, which is what they actually did in that first movie.
Yeah, they did actually, didn't they? A 360.
That was just so bizarre. It took me out of the movie really quickly. I saw
just,
that and I was just like, this is really strange.
Should have just red ringed. That would have been the end of the movie.
Oh, that would have been so great! Like if it started shooting stuff and then and then like a red ring appeared.
Boop, 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 boop.
Except that they couldn't have done that because that was definitely a sponsored thing, and that would have made the sponsor look
yeah,
but they should have at least suggested it, and then hopefully Microsoft would be like, yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah, why not? Why don't you throw that in there?
That's for a Sony sponsorship. It's not labeled, but it's a green and white box thing. And it red rings. That's how you do it.
Oh, jeez. I miss the days when companies had a sense of humor like that.
Some of them still do. Called Blizzard.
Yes.
Activision, not so much, but Blizzard definitely. Anyway.
So spawning us in the top right-hand corner of the map here, it is the Teal Terran player again. It is CrazyChaos. Doop doop.
You stupid cat, you throw all in manga. In the bottom left, we have the stupid cat. It is a Leafcena, the pink Protoss player. Prepare to die in like 10 minutes.
Or so.
I gotta build up my forces.
See if he can hold him to that. Yep.
So, Ruins of Ceres. Pretty big map, as we saw before. Has golds. No one ever takes them.
Large.
Crazy to take them on this map.
Yep. Pretty large main base. Many good opportunities for drops in the back. Natural's pretty crazy with that large ramp there. I hate walling that off as a Protoss. It's very painful.
Oh, dude. Have you played on that, like, yellow-white map since the season updated?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Central Protocol, I think is the name of it.
Yeah, no, I have not, actually.
It has a ramp like this at the natural, but there's, like, this huge unwalkable space at the like, right and left edges.
Weird.
So like it's actually much more narrow than it looks. They did a lot of tiny little stuff all over the place in between this season and the last one to like tweak the maps up rather than replace them entirely.
Huh. You know,
which I kind of appreciate.
StarCraft 1 doodads were kind of like that.
Oh, remember that stupid alternate entrance to the main? They took it out entirely.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I look forward to seeing that one hopefully eventually in
yeah, it's in the game tomorrow. You'll get to see it.
Oh, cool.
But myself and Otter were just like looking around, going, "What the shit? This place is so different." The whole game. What is this? What is this?
Protoss were like, "What the shit? What? What?" As foreseen by the Zelnaga. Okie dokie, so a little bit of downtime here. Cybercore coming up a little later than normal here for Leafcena. He is investing in some gas.
Boom.
Dropping down the Nexus.
Did something weird for a second, by the way.
Oh, it did? Sorry about that.
Not sure how to describe that. It happened once earlier, but you know what? Let's not worry about it.
Okay, if it does it again,
yell
at me.
There's nothing we can do about it right now. Sell it. 2 Marines. Cybercore is almost finished. This is, of course, always an important moment for the Protoss player. Pretty soon we'll get to discover what his overall plan is going to be. A lot of gas pulling in, so I'm expecting either Stargate or Twilight Tech. This rate. It's a little bit more than you would probably want for a Robo. But he is also 700. He's also 800, 600, so I'm not sure. He could do anything.
Yes.
The world is his oyster.
The world is his oyster. Gotta find that pearl.
Gotta crack it open. Oh.
Gotta crack it open.
It's about aliens destroying the planet. Okay.
Oh my. Well, I mean, he is Protoss. He could planet crack it.
Yep. Sadly, this particular edition of the Protoss army is not compatible with the mothership planet pack.
Damn. I'd like to see a custom map of the planet.
They got phased out. Oh, there is. There's probably an extension mod where you can even use it because they can throw campaign units into this.
That'd be so cool. Just replace a couple of the database records for them.
I can't remember if the mothership in the campaign has a very different ability, but it's really strong.
Okay.
It's like Vortex 2.0.
Oh. Always handy. I do miss Vortex.
It is
Vortex
also
was pretty
an expensive unit. It's like 1,000.
Oh. Well, and I don't know. In campaign, you're really rich. You kind of do what you want.
I mean, by the time in the campaign you get it, you have things like third bases, so you can actually do it. But most of the campaign is just like, nope, I don't have money for that. Well, the 5 Marine squad finally found the base, and they didn't kill anybody. They died, though.
And Zero's computer crashed right as they hit there. So, give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to try and figure this out, because this is really obnoxious, especially when we're trying to get through these games here.
That was at 5 minutes and 20 seconds. We'll just restart at 5 minutes.
Cool, keep it marked for me. And we will be right back.